Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really get
welcome
the
to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much,
Everyone
Mr. Drury,
please welcome
and
the
hello
two
to everyone.
sides.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
There's the whistle, and here we go.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle of the park, combining the roles of number 10, central midfielder, defensive midfielder. Sometimes he's even sweeper, so watch out for those late attacking runs from deep. And don't be surprised if he gets himself on the score sheet too.
Griezmann.
And Matthäus. And it's Jones. Pavard. Here's Jones. And it's Bergkamp. Oh, that's fabulous.
And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Celtic make the perfect start. They are already ahead. This looks promising. Vardiol. So just the one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0. Griezmann.
Matthäus. And it's Bergkamp.
Lovely feet. Driving on and making good progress. Shot could be on. Shot a goal!
It's a loose ball.
Turns and goes back. Big chance! Oh, he's hit the bar!
And that's put paid to a promising move. Celtic are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And he's there to get it away. Matthäus.
That is very well defended.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vardiol. And Matthäus. Busquets. He's a sharp little ball here.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know.
Now it's Busquets. Matthäus. And it's Griezmann. And that's been intercepted. He's in a great position here. Matthäus. And it's Griezmann. Busquets. And this is Bergkamp. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely intercepted. Van Dijk. Celtic looking to pass their way through. He is through here. And he decides to cross it. Not the most convincing of passes.
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing.
Pavard. He won't be happy with that one. Now, can they get him away? Gets into some space. He's had it taken off him. Pavard.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Strokes it back. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pavard. Here's Jones. De Ligt. And it's Griezmann. That's Busquets. Guardiola. Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann stood his ground strongly. And Mateus. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
So that was the first half.
Yeah, on the face of it,
We
it
believe
looks
the
a fair
boys can turn
reflection
it
of what
around.
we've all seen, Peter.
Of course they will.
Some incisive
Everyone,
play one
please
side,
welcome
battling
our
qualities
players to
on
the
the other.
field.
I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Celtic having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. It's Bergkamp! Jones knocks it out wide. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. He's got away. Bergkamp gets into a good position. Oh, smashing! Oh, crossbar! Over to the left. Played out wide. Guardiola.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Griezmann. Now it's Busquets. Well, the defence proved infallible then. And
The
that won't be
attendance
the
for
last
this
they'll
match
see of
was
him.
29,514.
Almost an hour gone. Nicely weighted ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's had it nicked away. Van Dijk. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Mateus, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. And the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Sergio Busquets clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Mateus. Busquets. Griezmann. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played out to the right. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bergkamp. That's Busquets. And it's Griezmann. Bergkamp. And it's Griezmann. Good ball, good take. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Now this could be a chance. And he'll shoot here! They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Substitution on the field. Number 29.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 21.
Celtic
coming on the
doing
field.
very nicely,
Number
thank you.
37.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off. And for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Knocks it into space. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Jones. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And Mateus. Celtic clearly now in lead preservation mode. Just 5 minutes left. Bruno Fernandes. Looking to play him in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Celtic are looking to break at pace. And the referee brings it to a close. Celtic are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Bergkamp picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a set.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Barcelona are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short.
Well, his thinking may have been about making his presence felt, but not the wisest of decisions.
Serginho. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Barcelona with the corner, there first. Beckham goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Haaland. And it's Serginho. Haaland delivers with terrific header. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Serginho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Varane tries to clear, struck first time. And that's off target.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vardiol. Out of play for a throw. Beckham. Delivered in. Haaland! Did well to pick him out with the cross, but the finish wasn't to be.
Well, talk about confidence. The way he took it on was certainly impressive.
Bergkamp. That's good running with the ball. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Serginho, good driving run. Well, that is good. Oh, what a mistake! Walker has got himself a free kick.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Vitinha serves up across, and he shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona have their third corner. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Auxerre are looking to go forward now. Guardiola. That's Gundogan. Messi. And it's Robertson. Can he get on the end of this? Gundogan. And it's Bergkamp. Played out to the left flank. He's through here. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Lewandowski. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona!
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Pinches it off him. Messi. Oh, just skips past his man.
Oh, sweet feet.
Vitinha gets across to intercept that.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Lewandowski. Bergkamp. And it's Bergkamp. Now Fratesi. And that has left him in a heap. And the shot! Rising over the bar.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Might want to be careful there.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
And here's Haaland. Great chance! And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Gets things going for the second half.
Auxerre can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Messi. Guardiol. He's going for goal! Oh, crossbar! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
Now it's Haaland. Good pressure, determined, intense. That's the throw. And it's Bergkamp. Gundogan. And he's picked it up out wide. Delivers the ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Auxerre still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Oh, that's fabulous. Serginho's... Oh, smashing header! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Gundogan. Fratesi. Fratesi receives it in a good position here. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now can he... And the finish! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Vitinha. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Lewandowski is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Vitinha, he's going to be disappointed with that. Strokes it back. And it's Gundogan. Fratesi. Guardiol could try cutting inside here. Goes for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Vitinha. Robertson. Now it's Vitinha. Great vision. Played into space out wide. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. In again, he rises! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Guardiola.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Nicely shaped ball. Deftly away. Oh, easy pickings there.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. A heavy challenge. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Rattesi tries a cross. Haaland.
Auxerre really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure...
Big chance! Must be! Big chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona get their fourth corner. They've played it short. Hangs one in. Mbappe! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Bellingham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mbappe. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Oh, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball.
And the shot! And he's following up! Oh, it's come loose.
Galatasaray would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Guardiol. Looking here to chip it through. Yamal. Chance here to counter. Ekitike. Aims beyond the defence. Hangs. Oh, what a climb! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Mbappe. Ekitike. So what can they make of this? Now Mbappe. Oh, it's Bergkamp. Quarter of an hour played. Tries to pass it through. Lofted in. Up he goes! And that has been clubbed away. Auxerre, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Decent chance! Goal! Galatasaray! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the
Pour
goalkeeper.
l'équipe du Galatasaray. Après 20 minutes de jeu par le numéro 20.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Alexander-Arnold.
Auxerre are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Chance for a shot! They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Galatasaray are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Gundogan, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Fratesi. And the ball's come loose here. Nuno Mendes. Now he's got space here. That pass isn't the best. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Fratesi. Ekitike does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And it's Scholes. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
Well, he was given the time and room initially.
Shot, surely! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's caused a worry or two.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Pressing high and with purpose. Oh, strongly challenged there. Scholes with the foul. De Ligt. Baresi calmly anticipates. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Pedri. And he's intervened well there. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well played. Gundogan. Jones.
Temps additionnel, 1
And
minute.
that has put paid to that. Ekitike. Shot at goal! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking.
And it's half-time here. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Nous rappelons à l'intention de nos spectateurs qu'ils sont tenus de boire avec modération. Toute personne au comportement visiblement étrange ou inapproprié sera exclue du stade. Merci.
Here we go again then. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Pedri. Ekitike. Galatasaray finding their passes. That's an imaginative pass. Mbappe! Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bergkamp. It's a pretty loose pass. Yamal. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Ekitike. And this is Scholes. Palhinha, who does have an assist to his name. Great vision. Drives it in. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Scholes. Ekitike. Great chance! It's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Galatasaray are having a ball here. Now it's Mbappe. Ekitike, and that's... Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is
But pour
turning
l'équipe
into a
du
real
Galatasaray.
hammering now, Peter. They're
Après
demoralised.
64 minutes de jeu par le numéro 9.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, that was vital. Fratesi. And it's Gundogan. Now it's Bergkamp. And this is Bergkamp. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Fratesi receives it in a wide position. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Alexander-Arnold. And Scholes. Ekitike. Now, can they get him away? Guardiola. And De Ligt. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has a look up. Can he finish? It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
But pour l'équipe du Galatasaray.
Well, I think we've reached the point
Après
when
74
even
minutes
damage
de jeu
limitations is no
le
longer
numéro
an option.
20. Changement pour la JOCR.
As if three weren't
numéro
enough.
27.
This is nigh
Le
on
numéro
utopian.
Le numéro 19. À leur place, le numéro 10. Le numéro 8. Le numéro 5.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Can he spark a counter here? Lovely pass, but can he get there? There tries a shot! Sticks it away! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, good-looking ball. Bellingham. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Auxerre are looking to break at pace. The most accurate pass.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Fratesi. No way through there. Salah. Torres is onto this. Ball is over the line. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Look at the space here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Lovely, now then. That's very neat. Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Spread it left.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And this is Torres. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Fratesi. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Fratesi. And that is that. Auxerre suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for...